donkey pats. We just go like this.
What have we got on the menu?
Captain, I think I sprung a leak.
Yeah, a bit mean. So it's worming time on the farm and the puppies are due to be wormed. They're getting Drontal, which is this one here, and Sadie weighs 3 kilos and Tilly weighs 2 kilos, so they get 3 and 2 mils respectively, just straight orally in a dropper. The pigs are going to be wormed as well again, they're due, and the new Keats guinea fowl will have some worming mixture popped into their water as well, so everyone's got worms and everyone's getting treated. So this is Sadie. She's more like the mama of the family, aren't you, darling? Tasmanian Smithfield. They're quite hairy and they're good with stock animals. They're working dogs. She is just over 3 kilos, so she's getting about 3 mils of worming medicine today. Good job, a little bit more. Oh, good girl. Good girl. She took it all in. Great job. Tilly heard the news. Everyone's getting wormed. She's run away. Here's Tilly. She takes more after the dad side of the family. Dad's a regular, isn't he? Alright, it's time for you to have your worming medicine, darling. She weighs just over 2 kilos, so she's getting just over 2 mil. Get in. Good girl. Look! Too gorgeous. Yeah, that wasn't very nice, was it? Yeah, a bit mean. Buddy's a lot bigger than the puppies. He's an Australian Shepherd, fully grown, so he uses NexGuard, which protects him from fleas, ticks, worms, the whole shebang. So he's well protected and he has his monthly dose as well. Doesn't coincide with the girls. They're going to have theirs more regularly, being puppies. But rest assured, Buddy does get his worming treatment as well. Feed the puppies as much of a natural diet as we can also. So we use our leftover meat and then I just add vegetables. Because they're little, they're also getting a tin food, which my daughter has sourced. She works in pet care and grooming, so she knows the best things to give puppies, and she actually cared for the 2 pups for the first 10 days and transitioned them onto a healthy diet from their mother for us, which was just wonderful, and she really enjoyed doing that as well. So I'll show you what they're having now. This is stew. I've mashed it a little bit, but I've left some chunks because I do want them to be used to eating vegetables. Quite good for them, especially pumpkin for dogs. A little bit of this really good quality Advanced puppy tin food. They also have this Advanced puppy dry food. So what I do is put some into their stew, or I mix them with boiling water and 1 Weet-Bix in the morning. They're getting about 4 meals a day, so they're getting a really good supply of vitamins and minerals, and they've of course always got fresh water on hand. So lots of exercise, playing outdoors, lots of loves and cuddles. That's what makes a healthy puppy, hey? She is the rascal of the family, and Tilly's the sweet, quiet one. So as an adult dog, Buddy gets his stew twice a day, and he has a little bit of chum mixed in because chum's watery and I guess processed, goes through his bowels quite easily, and that keeps him regular. We've had some issues with him with diverticulitis. He had to have an operation, so we need to make sure that he is going to the toilet regularly. He needs to have a daily walk and a little bit of maintenance there for his bowels. So he's fed twice a day with the stew and some chum or some other tin dog food that just helps him go. Crazy kids. So today I'm making a sweet and sour pork, and with the offcuts I'm making a nice new stew for the kitties, Buddy, Sadie and Tilly, for the week coming for their meals. That's it.
We really enjoy making these videos, and we hope you enjoy watching them too. I want to talk to you. We, Nick and I, love making these videos, and we really sincerely and truly
we love getting our creative juices flowing here on Running Amok Off-Grid. Just like we love creating videos for you.
And we want to keep them coming.
YouTube requires us to have 1,000 subscribers to keep our channel alive.
Click the big red word subscribe. Please support us. And we need
Subscribe, like and share it with your friends. What? Great idea, Rocco.
Yes, it is, but most important is to subscribe.
So, have you done it yet?
Condensed milk, a vital ingredient to chocolate balls or donkey drops. Voila! 2 packs of arrowroot biscuits to 2 tins of sweetened condensed milk. Here they are, it's milk arrowroot and desiccated coconut and some good quality cocoa, and we always go for Cadbury. Condensed milk's good.
Delicious.
Mix it all in together. Usually we would roll this into balls and roll it in coconut, but
Gonna be
pieces to
chocolate
enjoy.
slice.
Chocolate slice. Yummo.
Donkey pats. Yeah, meal time.
You just get a nice little.
Solid
This is a whole biscuit. In that case, you just eat it.
shoves it in her mouth.
Anyways, nice little roll. Roll her in some coconut, and then you would usually
Oh, let's have a look at that.
put it on a tray, and that tray would go in the fridge.
In this case, we just go like this.
And if it gets rolled into a ball, it doesn't escape the kitchen.
I'll just remove this piece. There you go.
So I got mine. Oh, this might be it. Delicious! In our case, we'll be able to put it in the fridge and go and have some dinner. Alrighty.
Beautiful.
That looks pretty good.
I don't think anyone's going to complain about anything on this dish because
If they do, then
it's just it's just the go-to dish, isn't it?
What have we got on the menu?
Great.
Hey, are you guys coming to get some food?
No, you're delivering it.
It's 5-star, bro. It's the sauce and get
Yeah,
your
it is a bit
opinion.
hot, eh?
Pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
It's quite nice.
Flavor's beautiful.
Oh, wow. 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 Beautiful.
We're having a little caterpillar problem in the garden. They're eating the capsicum plants mainly and a couple of the other plants. So I've done a little Googling to find out what I can do about them without causing them any harm. And I've found that a solution with very hot chili, some garlic and a little bit of soap sprayed onto the plant should stop the moths from laying the eggs on there and save our plants from being eaten by the caterpillars. So I'm using the very, very hot wild chilies we have growing on the property here. Super hot, even hotter than bird's eye. A nice plump garlic clove, some dishwashing liquid, and I'm just using an old spray bottle that I have rinsed out quite well and filled with water. Just mix it together, spray it on the plants, and I'll let you know how that works. It's really windy. Oh, I've got someone who wants to join me. What happened? Did I come in here and you can't get in? Hey, Sadie. Hey? I'm coming back in a minute. Just going to spray the plants. Hang on. Good girl. So you can see the capsicum plants are getting chewed on. So giving them a light spray, and the basil as well. And these are well protected in their little greenhouses. There's capsicums at the back as well. Tomato's doing fine. It's a hairy critter, so I don't think they like laying their eggs on hairy things. Same with my pumpkin over the back there. It's hairy little beings, so they don't seem to be laying their eggs on there either. So the pumpkin's doing fine. Same with the cucumber. No little nasty holes on those from the caterpillars. So the moths are obviously staying off those because they're a hairy little thing. So I'll keep you informed as to how this goes, and hopefully we'll save our plants and not do the butterflies or moths any harm either. So you can see these leaves here. Oh, there's a little spidey in there as well, but these leaves have definitely been gnawed on. So let's get in. It's quite windy, so I'm going to stand to the wind. Spray. We try and keep it as natural as possible and use things that we have around the house for our off-grid living. It's called being self-sustained, so we're trying to do that as much as possible and sharing with you all of the things that we find that work and that don't work as well, so you're not wasting your time and you can use our experience to benefit. We really love working with the land and with the animals, and here comes a little puppy. Hello, what are you doing here? Did you climb over the fence? You can smell that. That's going to burn your tongue. Come here. Don't lick that. Important, always label your poisons. So we picked up these pods. They've still got a little bit of fertiliser in them. So we're going to empty this into the bucket, put a little water and soap inside, take it for a drive like a big washing machine, clean them out, and these will be our new water tanks.
Oh, that's quite a lot. I mean, that's what, a 20-litre drum?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fertiliser, that is. So apparently this is a safer fertiliser. So the farmer said it's virtually organic, so it's completely safe for drinking water.
Some sugar soap. It's quite concentrated, so we don't need too much. That's plenty. All right, we'll go collect some water and give them a swoosh around, and they should be nice and clean. We're going to come for a run. Come on, kids. Tilly. Not used to being allowed out. Tilly, come on. Come on, Sadie, come on. No. Where'd she go? Close the door now. Hey, buddy. Tie them on. The water station. Put some coins in the slot. Wash our pods.
Got it going, couldn't it? Ready?
Good. Got a bit of fertiliser in there. Swap over.
Yeah.
Comes out in a hurry, doesn't it? Hey, go on, kids. Alright. So we're not going to fill them up, just enough to swish around and get it a little bit clean. This one's quite dirty up high. So you'll have to do some fast corners on that one. Woo! Taken for a burn.
Taking on the racetrack.
Yep, let's do it. For a drive to wash the pods. We're going to empty the contents onto these pumpkins that grew from the pigs' droppings. They're looking a little bit sad. I think they've used up all their manure, and as you can see, it's quite sandy down here, so give them a little pick-me-up. It lets us clean our pods out. Sun's going down. Guinea fowl are going to bed. Okay, we've given them a really good soak, so let's see how they go over the next couple of days. It's just about empty. We've still got the other one to go. They're looking nice and clean though. Day is nearly done. Decided rather than experiment on our veggie garden, we'll just let this other pod drain out into the paddock where we'll be building our cells for the pigs, so the grass can just get fertilised.
Captain, I think I sprung a leak.
Take it through, put some over here as well. Rocco's waiting for a feed. Come on, Betty, through the gate. Come on, let's go. Come on. Good girl. So I've cubed our pork, and here's the offcuts for the stew for the puppies. A teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of sugar, going
green pepper and egg white.
So the recipe calls for egg white. The egg yolk will join the puppy mix. Teaspoon soy sauce, some onion. That's the marinade done. That needs to sit in the fridge for an hour. In the meantime, I'll add the veggies to the puppy stew.
Yours to own. Through all the storms, I'm by your side.
Sweet and sour has turned out fantastic, and puppy stew delicious.
Like the stars and the moon in the nighttime sky, I'm by your side.
I'm going to attempt to start the fascia, which is a great day because as soon as I do the fascia, I can put the guttering on, the downpipe, our brand new pods, which is just out of view, which I'm sure you've seen, and get some rainwater, some of God's water happening so we can drink. But first of all, I've got to fire up the Jenny, but like on anything else, I've got to service it. It's brand new. They said do it first service at 50 hours. It's done 54, so I really don't want to do any more until I've got it done. So that's the first port of call. And of course the weather, we've got rain on and off today, which is great, but it's also hindering. So let's get the Jenny done so we can get on with this fascia. That there is the drain plug. That there's the filler plug. So the first thing we've got to do, fire it up, let it get a bit warm so the oil gets a bit more or less viscous. Then drain it out and then put the cap in, pour the correct amount of new oil in, and then the Jenny's good to go. You all right there, bud? You having a nice roll, are you? Are you? Good boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice, dirty. Yeah. So it's a 15mm socket. Give her a crank and let her roll. That beautiful oil coming out. Can you see it? So I'll give that a minute to drain. Just about ready. So I put the sump plug back in. The beauty with these this type of filler is if you don't quite know how much to put in there, the level actually is when it starts coming out. So not only is it a filler, but it's also a level plug. I'm using Penrite's small engine 10W30 semis synthetic. Let's see if we can get this in here without spilling too much. Well, that was quick. That's one bottle down. Number 2. Oh, it's starting to come out. Yeah. Just see the edge of the oil is right on the edge of the thread. So any more oil and it will come out. You're a gorgeous dog, aren't you? Hey? Goodbye, Daddy working. So I just want to show you how to get this thread in what I was talking earlier with that click. If you can listen closely, I'm doing it backwards. Hear that click? Now I know that that thread is aligned and I cannot cross thread it. So now that I've done the service on the Jenny at 61 hours, oil wasn't too bad actually. I was pretty impressed. I've got new oil in, we are filled, we're ready to go. Let's get this fascia on the house so we can get the guttering on and get some rainwater. Yes! I sanded and stained these yesterday.